President Trump meets Venezuelan opposition leader for the first time.
Quang Trung campaign completes housing reconstruction ahead of schedule.
Breaking barriers to seaport development.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news by Nghệ An Press and Broadcasting Agency. I'm Hoàng Yên, and here we go, the first step of the show. U.S. President Donald Trump has held his first direct meeting with the Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Machado at the White House, a move seen as potentially shaping the political future of the South American country.
The meeting took place just weeks after the United States detained Venezuela's longtime leader Nicolas Maduro in a rapid operation on January 3. Speaking after leaving the White House, Ms. Machado described the talks as very positive, but did not disclose details. President Trump later posted on social media praising the meeting and noting that Ms. Machado presented him with a Nobel Peace Prize badge. The meeting came after White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said President Trump believes Ms. Machado currently lacks sufficient support to lead Venezuela. She added that Trump is satisfied with Venezuela's interim administration and expects cooperation to continue.
According to the Financial Times, on January 15th, NATO forces are likely to maintain a long-term presence in Greenland as several European countries begin deploying troops to Arctic Island following renewed statements by U.S. President Donald Trump regarding potential control over Greenland.
Danish Defense Minister Troels Lund Poulsen said on January 15 that Copenhagen plans to increase the number of Danish troops stationed in Greenland and invite NATO allies to participate on a rotational basis. He said the aim is to establish a more stable and lasting military presence on the island. Poulsen stressed that the move is not a direct response to President Trump's remarks, but part of broader efforts to strengthen Arctic security within NATO. Germany, the UK, France and Finland have confirmed small-scale deployments. European diplomats noted that the deployments are seen as more political than military in nature, signaling Europe's commitment to Greenland's security.
Popular protests in the Islamic Republic.
On the morning of January 16th, amid nationwide celebrations ahead of the 14th National Congress of the Communist Party of Vietnam, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính just chaired a conference reviewing the Quang Trung campaign, a rapid effort to rebuild and repair homes damaged by recent storms and floods in the Central Highlands and the Central Vietnam.
After more than 45 days of implementation, the campaign was completed on time and ahead of schedule. All households whose homes were damaged or destroyed have now moved into new, clean, and solid houses, allowing them to welcome the 14th National Party Congress and the 2026 Lunar New Year in safety and stability. By December 30, 2025, all 34,759 damaged houses had been fully repaired. By January 15, 2026, construction of 1597 collapsed houses was largely completed. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh instructed local authorities to complete the handover of homes no later than January 18, 2026, and to continue addressing environmental issues and restoring essential infrastructure, particularly transport, irrigation, healthcare, and education. The Prime Minister said the campaign's success is not only a source of joy for affected families, but also a shared sense of pride and happiness for the entire nation on the eve of the 14th National Party Congress and the Lunar New Year.
Upcoming are some updated news.
Những ngày cận Tết Dương lịch 2026, các điểm vui chơi của thủ đô Hà Nội thu hút đông đảo người dân và du khách. Trong đó, địa điểm tập trung đông người trong thời khắc đón năm mới là khu vực Hồ Hoàn Kiếm và phụ cận với các sân khấu countdown được đặt tại quảng trường Đồng Kỵ Nghĩa Thục và quảng trường Cách mạng tháng 8. Hòa vào niềm vui chung với người dân Hà Nội, nhiều người nước ngoài hào hứng tận hưởng không khí đón Tết Dương lịch tại thủ đô. Hoa trang trí, băng rôn, pano áp phích chào đón năm mới 2026 và những bạn trẻ trong tà áo dài, náo nức chụp ảnh là những hình ảnh dễ bắt gặp trên đường phố Hà Nội ngày cuối năm. Bầu không khí đón Tết Dương lịch 2026 vui tươi rộn ràng của người dân thủ đô gây ấn tượng với không ít du khách nước ngoài. Gây ấn tượng với du khách quốc tế, Tết Dương lịch 2026 còn là dịp để nhiều người nước ngoài đang sinh sống, học tập và làm việc tại thủ đô hướng về gia đình. Tết Dương lịch dù ở đâu đều mang ý nghĩa chung, vẫn là đón năm mới với nhiều hy vọng và cảm xúc tích cực.
On the morning of January 16th, the Hanoi People's Committee and FPT Group announced the groundbreaking of a digital technology and mixed-use park project in Tay 2 and Phu Dien wards. In celebration of the 14th National Congress of the Communist Party of Vietnam, the project covers a total area of 196.8 hectares and will be designed, built, and operated as a green development, creating an integrated environment for living, working, and innovation. Its core component is a concentrated digital technology park focused on innovation and digital transformation. Spanning about 168.9 hectares. Through this project, Hanoi and FPT aim to build a comprehensive, high-quality ecosystem for enterprises to research, produce, and develop advanced technologies, attract domestic and international experts and scientists, and foster a strong startup and innovation ecosystem.
As of 5 p.m. January 16th, the 2026 Lam River Solidarity Program had received contributions from 54 agencies, organizations, and individuals, totaling more than 29.3 billion Vietnamese dongs. Donations ranged from several million to billions of VND. The timely support from donors has created an important resource for effectively implementing social welfare activities across Nghệ An province. The program continues to demonstrate its wide-reaching impact, reflecting the strong spirit of solidarity and compassion of the Lam River homeland.
Seaports play a vital role not only in cargo transport but also in supporting industrial development, logistics and trade and investment attraction. They have helped drive Nghệ An's strong growth in foreign direct investment in recent years. However, the province's seaport system continues to face a number of challenges that require prompt attention and solutions also. More in the story today.
Nghệ An province currently has 25 wharves and one floating pier in operation, with a total designed capacity of around 16 million tons per year. However, the existing seaport system still falls short of meeting business demand. Nagoya Vietnam Industry, a company specializing in manufacturing components and auxiliary parts for motor vehicles and engines, exports its products from Nghệ An to Japan and India, as all shipments must be transported through ports in other provinces. The company's revenue has been significantly affected.
At present, our company is using Haiphong Port, which causes difficulties in terms of cost and time. We strongly hope that the Kua Lo Deep Sea Port will be completed and put into operation soon to better support businesses.
In reality, Nghệ An's seaport system remains small in scale, with shallow channels, limited capacity to receive large vessels, and insufficiently synchronized post-port connectivity infrastructure. In particular, delays in the development of the Dong Hoi Deep Sea Port have significantly affected the economic development potential of northern Nghệ An in recent years.
The Dong Hoi Deep Sea Port has been included in the planning since 2010. But the lack of synchronized investment has affected not only local development but also the overall growth of Nghệ An province.
These existing bottlenecks, if not addressed in a timely manner, risk becoming major obstacles to the goal of turning Nghệ An's seaports into a sustainable driver of economic growth.
Last story descended our news today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye for now.